Hi Chris.
Hi.
Obviously we're here today to talk to you a little bit about property in the northwest of England and your experience. So you are branch manager of Bolton Properties in the Manchester area.
Yeah.
And we are looking to just gain a little bit of an insight into the current property market 2018 and beyond.
Okay.
Just tell us a little bit about your role and your history, your experience in property, Chris, in the northwest.
Well, I'm the branch manager of Bolton Properties, so I spend a lot of time in this area. Manchester's becoming like a northern powerhouse in terms of, you know, if you look at the hub of Manchester itself, we are a conurbation of Manchester really.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of people, a lot of money being pumped into the Manchester area, and the outer ring where we are sat, we're the sort of southwest of Bolton,
Yep.
but we sort of encroach into the Manchester region. So there's a lot of people that live and work in Manchester, so
Yep.
this area is a very good area to invest money in.
Yeah, okay.
It's a mixture of properties.
Yep.
It's a Milltown Bolton, so you've got terry stones, and then you've got more sort of, you know, your semi-detached homes and detached houses.
Yes. Yeah.
So it's a real mix, but it's a good area to invest in because of the Manchester link.
Yeah. So the
very
transport
good
links.
links.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. Obviously Manchester is a town, well, big sporting town, enterprise town. You're finding that people who, you know, invest because of those things tend to do well on their investments.
Sure. I mean, Manchester United, Manchester City now,
Yeah.
have really overtaken United. I don't like me saying that, but it's true. You've got Lancashire Cricket Club.
Yeah.
All those things bring people into the city, basically.
Yeah.
And like I say, from that, there's jobs that are created by that investment. You know, like the owners of Manchester City, for example.
Yeah.
You know, the opportunities are endless in terms of this area, in terms of investing. If you're buying a buy-to-let property around here,
Yeah.
you won't have any issues whatsoever in filling it with a tenant,
Okay.
because the waiting list for Manchester City Council is now at 1 million.
Right.
That's the waiting list. So
Okay.
the private sector,
Yes.
if you get a property that's nicely
Yeah.
developed interior-wise, you'll have no problem filling it with a tenant. Equally, in terms of the sales, very, very buoyant market. We've had a
Yeah.
fantastic 2017.
Okay.
Start of January this year, it's been incredible. You know, like tomorrow's diary, for example, I've got 8 viewings for property
Right.
viewings,
Super.
and I've got 2 valuations. So
Yes.
the interest is there. So if you're looking to invest in the north of England, I'm your man, basically.
Excellent. Good. So, obviously we've worked together in the past and we are looking to work together in the future, Chris. You help us source properties and we work with you to sell our properties and rent our properties. Obviously you've got a good working knowledge of the way that Burlington Capital work. Do you want to just, for anybody who's watching, give your experience of working with us, please?
Yeah, sure. I mean, the house that comes to mind is the house on Bury New Road.
Yes.
But when I first arrived in it, the property was pretty much a shell in terms of, you could almost say it was a bomb site.
Yes.
In some respects. So you walk into the property, can see what's going to happen to it, you know, in terms of what your plans were, but then to actually see it in reality, where I couldn't believe it was the same property. You know,
Yeah.
once you finished it, from what it looked like when you first walked in. Turned it into a very, very impressive property in a very short time frame, really.
Yeah.
In reality, everything was bottomed out. Started from, you know, from the electrics, brand new bathroom suite, brand new kitchens, garden, everything.
Yeah.
And within a very short time, we'd sold it to a first-time buyer.
Excellent.
So I fully, you know, totally recommend Burlington Capital in terms of what they can do with the property.
Excellent. In terms of the standard of finish that we would put on a property, obviously you see so many properties at different levels and properties that are investment vehicles for people for the future. Where would you rank the standard of Burlington's properties?
I think the attention to detail is there. You don't leave any stone unturned, and it shows in the finished article. you actually get what the buyer's looking for.
Yeah.
And obviously you do a multitude of properties, from your terrace homes to semi-detached and then the bigger sort of detached homes.
Yes.
All of which can be turned around by Burlington Capital. I would have full faith in saying and putting my own name behind their ability to do that.
Thank you. And if we were to rent the properties in this market with the finish that we do, the standard that we do, would you be confident in high rental values on those properties?
I certainly would. I mean, you would get the top rate grade for the particular property itself. I think that you would fill it very, very quickly, so that the void periods, which nobody wants as a landlord, is minimalised. And then after that, because of the high grade finish on the property itself, the actual turnover of that tenant is going to be minimised, and
yes.
that is what you want as a landlord. You want a long-term tenant that's going to sit in that property, paying you your rent without any void periods over a long time frame, and I think you would achieve that easily.
Excellent. Chris, it's been a pleasure, and we look forward to working with you more into 2018.
Indeed.
Thank you.
Thank you, David.
Cheers.